All right, everybody. This is a impromptu broadcast of the Jersey Rebels against the Wisconsin Badgers. We're in the third quarter, 5:42 to go. We got a tight game, folks. 6-3 Jersey, and they just actually were down inside the red zone, threw a pick in the end zone, but forced a 3-and-out, and Wisconsin had to punt. So here we go. Jersey trying to make this a two-score game if they can, and it's already 3rd and 8 after that incomplete pass on a 3-minute zone run call. Anthony's here with me. Are you going to stick around, Anthony, or you're going to just
I'm
call
going
it
to head to
tonight?
bed. I'm marveling at the fact they've already played 10 minutes of the third quarter. I mean, it was just halftime a second
This
ago.
this this is what we do. This is what we do on the West Coast, baby. West Coast is the best coast. We just blitz through these games in 45 minutes. So
Love it.
look at that bomb to Mike Williams, correctly double covered. So yeah,
I like
matter of fact,
Joe's offense.
you
I
could
don't know
probably
if you
be here through the end of the game. And
say again.
yeah, you got to broadcast Jersey tonight. So walk me through what Joe's got going on.
Well, Joe's got Pitts is he's got stand by.
Sorry about that. I'm still learning how to do these opens, so I just accidentally clicked it.
The
So Joe's got Kirk
Joe's
Cousins.
got good receivers with Pitts and company and the Chargers receivers. But what I found interesting about his offense in particular was his use of the low usage guys. So keep an eye on Keith Smith and Chris Evans. That's
Yeah,
who.
and this is actually we have 17 teams in Battle Royale. This is the number one team, which was Butch. They picked Aaron Rodgers number one overall against the number 17 team in the original draft order, and Joe. And he went with the Rams D line and Kirk Cousins with his first two picks.
Yep.
So it's kind of an interesting battle here.
Yep. 1 versus 17. Haven't seen Kirk Cousins snap fumble show up yet, so that's good, Joe.
I almost picked Cousins instead of Mahomes. I know you said you only had Mahomes like 9th or 11th.
Yeah,
which surprised me, but
it was a bunch there. It was all like look, and I had what you saw there was the rankings when you weight flat pass the same as the others, right? And you could make an argument on the rule set that you might bring short pass down a little bit just because you're not going to look for the dump off as much. You can make an argument how to move those things around.
Right.
I don't know if you bring the short pass down in weight if it's going to help Mahomes though, because he's got a good short pass. But
there's a bomb to Gaisicki that's complete on the receiver card. For myself, I use Ed's rankings, and then with Ed's very much like you, where he really dings you if you have a lot of turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
He's turnover averse.
Yep. Me too.
So I will move guys around up and down a little bit based on what they can do for me in this format, long and short, because I want to take the risk for those big plays. I know you're not going to get the dump offs, but you're not going to get the white die 6 either. And I think throwing a ton of flat passes, which works in many leagues, in many modern leagues, is not as effective here, even against the average pass defense.
I've been getting flat passed to death. It's but I faced
really
Flacco, and you see Goff here. Goff was very effective for Pittsburgh in his flat passes.
So what?
But thank goodness
did you beat Westland?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you beat Westland? It was tough. Yeah, I was down 21-7. Cut it to 14-7. Then he got a kickoff return off that ensuing kick. So I was down 21-7. It was a tough comeback because of the flat pass. Because, when Flacco has a lead, that flat pass run combo, there's touchdown.
It is lethal. That was a long pass from the 22-yard line or 21-yard line from Aaron Rodgers to Justin Jefferson. There was nobody in the zone, defender X, and the cornerback Steve Nelson's 4 rating was beaten by the white die 6 rating. So Wisconsin, which was on the verge of going down 2 scores, is now in the lead.
So once I got the lead, late in the third, and Flacco, into the fourth needed to stretch the field, then just shut him down, But not easy to defend when these flat passers have a lead. They can
Here's a long pass to Keenan Allen, covered by 4. Guess wrong on Cousins' card, and it's incomplete. See, the difference to me, because when I picked Cousins and Mahomes were the two guys, even though Mahomes had more picks, he also has more must runs and more explosive must runs. Cousins, if you look at his must run column, it's good, 29, 14, 11, but then it kind of peters out.
Yeah.
It does get positive yardage all the way down to 10. There's a 3-yard line buck to pick up the first down.
2 through 5 for 20 plus is, that can turn games around. Yeah.
Right.
It peters out fast. I mean, it's what, 5 yards on 7, I think.
Yeah.
But those 20 yards, you're gonna get a handful of those this year. And those are big ones.
But you don't have to you have to always pass long on 3rd and 16. You can hope for a must run.
Right, like Mike Reeves talked about, today. I mean, that's sort of what he was hoping for on that.
I haven't watched the post game. Yeah, I haven't watched the post game interview. I told him, I texted him because I rewatched the last part of the game. I was in work meetings, and so I had to watch it after work. He had a 1st and 10 at the 33 with like 2:06 to go, or 2:13 to go, something like 2:15.
Yes.
He just had to run there. I said, run there. And then I said, after he missed his field goal, I said, and the other thing you should have done is giving me a 5th round pick to swap kickers, because Graham Gano nails that 2 through 10.
Yeah, right.
So it's the little things. If you're really going to compete, look for that, people. Look for that.
You need a kicker. I mean, you got to check that box. I mean, that's a box you got to check if you're going to be in the playoffs. I mean, you just have to. I mean, in an autumn wind, I had Mason Crosby. He was the worst in the set as far as I'm concerned. I wasn't competing for the playoffs. I wasn't going to spend draft capital on that or anything.
Right.
But I hoped to make the playoffs. I tried to make the playoffs, but I had to be realistic. I wasn't going to give up anything of value for a kicker. But if you're thinking about playoffs, then you got to check that box. More important than anything is that you can make a kick. I mean, nobody really wants McManus. Like, he didn't go in Battle Royale,
Right.
He didn't go in Battle Royale because of his kickoff return. But if you're competing for a playoff in a draft league, you'll take McManus. I mean, because you're going to find yourself in that situation all the time. Yeah, you're going to give up, very frustratingly, a couple long, 53-yard kickoff returns. But would you rather have McManus, or would you rather have 2 through 4 long and 2 through 7, 23 to 32? I'd rather have McManus.
Yeah.
Going into a playoff game.
There's Kirk Cousins completing a 3rd down pass on 3rd and 9, and then they just got another 1st down with Mixon running for 10 yards on 2nd and 10. Inside run to Mixon's going to take it down to the Wisconsin 39. Wisconsin is Jersey has the ball. Jersey's trailing 10-6 in the 4th quarter. So we're already 12 minutes to go in the game.
This is pretty much exactly where Joe was last game. He was down 5. And I want to say he had at least 2, maybe 3 possessions where he was down 5 in the 4th and maybe the late 3rd, and ended up not getting it done. Ron's got good defense. So
yeah, Von Miller makes a play there, stuffing the zone.
All right, I'm going to head out.
We see
Thanks,
both
Dennis.
coaches make some pretty good double teams. All right, man. Well, I'll put the broadcast up when I'm done. Thanks for your help on the intro and outros.
Sure thing.
I'll try not to play them 3 or 4 times during the game.
Have a good night. See ya.
See ya. All right, so now we get some serious play-by-play instead of the old banter. So Chris Evans comes in. This is one of the guys that, one of the low carry guys that Joe was using. I'm not sure if you're going to use him in this spot. He's probably in there for his pass block. It's 0-5, I believe. Yeah. Jalen Guyton, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, join Kyle Pitts and Evans on this 3rd and 5. Sideline right to Keenan Allen. Covered by a 4. The linebacker in the zone is also a 4. And it's a 4-yard gain. So 4s are wild here. And it brings up 4th and 1. 11:06 to go. You're in no man's land, so you're going to see Jersey go for it here. I think Mixon's a pretty good guest right runner. Keith Smith was getting some love earlier. Let's see what his card looks like. Good guess wrong. Not so great guess right. Check out the box score. Mixon's in there in a single back set. Yes, we got Mixon, Keith Smith, and Chris Evans. Carried the ball, and Cousins twice. So we're going to see a sneak from Cousins, a run to Mixon to any zone, really, or a flat pass by Cousins. It's a pitch out left to Mixon. And it's -5. The dreaded 5 is more dreaded than usual. And even guessed wrong, it would have been only a loss of 1. It still would have been a loss. So he had tons of chances, guessed wrong, to pick that up. Maybe Joe was thinking he was going to try to double somebody because of a flat pass threat. Fly to Van Jefferson, single covered by 4. CD Lamb is being covered by the extra DB, and the DB's pulled back, so it's one man in zone, but still hits a long gain on Van Jefferson's card for a 39-yard gain. And now Wisconsin is in territory to open up a 2-score game. The tables have turned here. I'll tackle draw to Eckler out of a 3 wide. It's going to pick up 7. The guard still makes the block. Ali Marpet's usually a 6, dropped to a 5. And now it's 2nd and 3. 9:36 to go in the game. Or in regulation, I should say. 3-2-5 showing blitz. Down and out to Eckler, single covered. And incomplete on the Rogers card on a 9 roll. 3rd and 3. 3 wide still. Eckler's decent guessed right. But he wants 3 wide receivers in there. Lamb joins Jefferson and Cup. How about a flat pass to Gesicki? Nope, curl to Jefferson. Single covered by a 4. Incomplete, 4th and 3. We'll bring out the field goal kicker. Kick is up and good. Hey, Coach, go check on the dogs. Did I leave them outside? I know Evie's in. I think the boys are. I think they're in the cage, just to make sure. Got a little dog cage for our puppies as they're getting potty trained. +6 on 1st down. Field goal was good, by the way, so we got a 13-6 Wisconsin lead. They're in the cage, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a bomb. Fly to Mike Williams, 1 man in the zone. Incomplete. Interception split. 3rd and 4. I'm not quite sure we're in 4-down territory yet, but you never know. Mixing in a single backfield. Quick out left to Hayden Hurst. Correctly doubled by Butch. Butch is the coach of Wisconsin Badgers. Joe Golden is a coach of Jersey Rebels. And they'll punt, so it's not 4-down territory. 7:30 to go. Lamb's got a really good punt return card, and he gets +13 off the puncher's return coverage. Button hook Eckler. He's doubling Jefferson. It's going to be a 6-yard pickup on Rogers' card. Lamb's covered by a 5, Cup's covered by a 6, and now he's double covered. Sideline right to Cup, and that's going to still pick up 4 in the 1st down. So 1st and 10 at the Wisconsin 49. Could have been a game changer there. And it's a long bomb to Van Jefferson. Nobody in the zone, single cover by 4, but it hits the interception split on the D card. Joe could have pulled 2 guys back and got a pick. That would have been a great call. Said he was doubling elsewhere. Off tackle draw to Eckler. Against the pass call, that is going to be a short gain. 2 or 3 gets you the short gain. At white die 1, that spread formation would have only been +1. But Wisconsin's now in field goal range. 1st and 10 at Jersey's 32 with 5:06 to go. Off tackle draw again to Eckler. Fumble. And it's recovered by the offense after a 5-yard gain. Eckler's fumble reading is 18.9 guessed wrong against Jersey's good pass defense. Yeah, good run defense. Good average for Jersey. Good for, average for Wisconsin. Correct double team there as Cup was again the target, and it's only a 2-yard gain, 3rd and 3 at the 25. Fly to Jefferson against a run call. Nobody there. Covered by 4. This could be juicy. Long gain on a 7 on Rogers' card. Guessed wrong. 35 yards would have been the yardage, but he only needed 25. So 2 touchdown lead now. Again, it's funny how quickly things change. Still time for a comeback, but it's going to need some magic. 7-yard must run by Cousins. Did he get out of bounds? No. Four wide now. Kyle Pitts slides out to the extra wide receiver role. It's a fly to Pitts. 2 men in the zone. Incomplete. Third and 3. Curl to Pitts. Incomplete. 4th down. So 2 bombs from Aaron Rodgers to Van Jefferson. That's it. I was eyeing in that Rams wide receiver group. Great yardage, great hits. 4th and 3 now. 3 wide. Curl to Guyton. Covered by 4. Incomplete. And that is the game. Rodgers will take a knee or he'll run it here. Make Jersey waste their timeouts. Short yardage right to Eckler. Now he does have a little bit higher fumble number. 34. Or 3.48 chance of a fumble. Guessed right. Could also try to key him, but I don't think I'd have to around 5 or 6%. I'll tackle right to Eckler. It's gonna hang on to the ball. 3rd and 9. Jersey does not use their second timeout. Lets the clock run. It's 12:40 on the East Coast. There's a key called run on a draw. 71, so 7.1% chance of a fumble there, but the random was 836. Here comes Kaimi Fairbairn, and he shanks it. So Jersey prevents a timeout. or preserves a timeout. They have one timeout, 52 seconds left, needing 14 points. Bomb, onside kick, bomb. That one they complete. But it was on the quarterback's card. And there's another one, again on the quarterback's card, again incomplete. This time he was looking for Pitts. Yeah. Wonderful. Deep to Chris Evans, that's incomplete. That'll bring a 4th down. One more chance. Well, scratch that. That's going to be more than one chance. It's a 14-yard completion on 4th and 10. 1st and 10 near midfield. But 22 seconds left. There's not enough time. Incomplete on a 7. Incomplete on a target to Chris Evans. Guess he can go deep. That's good to know. I like those backs that can go deep. 3rd and 10 and a bomb to Allen, incomplete. So Cousins, 18 of 46 so far, and the 4th down is also incomplete. So that is it. Take a look at the box score. And stats are pretty close. But the key were the 1 for 4th down conversions by Jersey. Wisconsin was 0 for 1 on its 4th down. And the 2 completed bombs. One of them, both of them were to Van Jefferson. I guess they both were guessed wrong, nobody in zone type. Jefferson's star of the game, 6 for 135 and 2 touchdowns. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching.